Hello drama lovers, welcome back to my channel. Breaking news. Nobody expected that moment. One laugh, one look, one tiny move and suddenly every other ship in the room went completely silent. At the New Year pajama party, Lena and Miu didn't just steal attention, they redefined it. What started as playful teasing turned into a viral shockwave that left even LingOrm speechless. And once you see it, you'll understand why the fandom hasn't stopped screaming. It was supposed to be a cozy New Year pajama party. Soft lights, comfortable outfits, idols letting their guard down as the countdown to a new year slowly approached. Fans tuned in expecting laughs, chaos, maybe a little harmless flirting between familiar ships. But no one was ready for Lena and Miu. From the very beginning, there was something different in the air. Lena sat just a little closer than expected. Miu laughed just a little longer than necessary. The camera didn't need to zoom in because everyone could already feel it. That quiet tension. That unspoken connection. And then it happened. A single exchange. Lena leaned in, teasing, her voice low but confident. Miu froze for half a second, just long enough for the entire room to notice. Her smile faltered, eyes widening, before she laughed it off. But it was too late. The damage was done. Other ships went quiet. You could see it on their faces. The playful noise dropped. The energy shifted. Even LingOrm, known for quick comebacks and effortless charm, had no words. Just stunned silence, followed by awkward laughter, as if everyone collectively realized they had just witnessed something real. Fans immediately clocked it. Twitter exploded. TikTok clips looped the moment again and again. Comments flooded in. Did you see Miu's face? Lena knew exactly what she was doing. This wasn't acting. And that's the thing. Lena and Miu doesn't feel scripted. It never has. Their chemistry isn't loud. It doesn't beg for attention. It sneaks up on you. A glance held too long. A smile that softens without warning. A reaction that can't be faked, no matter how hard you try. As the party continued, the room tried to move on but the tension lingered. Every time Lena spoke, Miu reacted first. Every time Miu laughed, Lena watched her like nothing else mattered. Other ships tried to bring the chaos back, but the balance had already shifted. And right when you thought the moment had passed, Lena did something that made it even worse in the best way possible. But to understand why this hit so hard, we need to talk about what Lena and Miu represents to the fandom and why this one moment felt like a quiet confession without words. Lena and Miu isn't built on fan service. That's why it scares people. And that's why fans can't look away. From their earliest interactions, there's always been a sense of restraint, like both of them know the weight of every move. Lena plays it cool, but her confidence slips whenever Miu is involved. Miu, usually expressive and playful, becomes softer, more careful, almost shy. That New Year pajama party didn't create Lena and Miu. It exposed them. Because when you put idols in a relaxed environment, no stage lights, no scripts, no pressure, truth leaks out in the smallest ways. A reflexive touch. A stunned pause. A smile that arrives too late to hide the reaction. And fans noticed something crucial. Miu wasn't prepared. Her reaction wasn't practiced. It wasn't dramatic. It was raw. That split second of shock, followed by nervous laughter, was what sent the fandom into meltdown mode. Because you can't rehearse surprise. Meanwhile, Lena, she stayed calm. Almost too calm. Like she knew exactly how powerful that moment would be. Like she'd already crossed that line emotionally, even if no one else was supposed to see it yet. That contrast, Lena's quiet confidence and Miu's unguarded reaction, is what makes this ship dangerous to every other pairing in the room. LingOrm fans felt it too. And instead of denial, there was respect. Because sometimes, you don't need competition to understand impact. You just need silence. The silence after LenaMiu's moment spoke louder than any scream. And as clips continued to circulate, fans started noticing details. The way Lena's eyes softened immediately after. The way Miu avoided eye contact for a few seconds, then kept glancing back. The way the room tried and failed to return to normal. But the biggest shock, this wasn't the end of it. Because later that night, when the party energy dipped and the conversations grew quieter, Lena and Miu shared another moment, subtle, almost invisible, that confirmed this wasn't just a one-time slip. And that's where things get emotional. After the laughter settled and the New Year excitement faded, the pajama party entered its softest phase. People leaned back. Voices dropped. The chaos turned into comfort. That's when LenaMiu became impossible to ignore. They weren't performing. They weren't teasing. They were just existing together. Lena sat close enough that their shoulders brushed. Miu didn't move away. Instead, she adjusted closer. No announcement. No reaction from the room. But the camera caught it. And fans caught their breath. This is the kind of moment casual viewers miss. But core fans, they live for it. Because this is where chemistry becomes intimacy. Lena spoke quietly, and Miu listened like every word mattered. Miu smiled, and Lena mirrored it without realizing. Their rhythm synced so naturally that it felt like muscle memory, not choice. Other ships faded into the background not because they lacked charm, but because LenaMiu wasn't trying to be seen. They were simply connected. And that's what made it emotional. For fans who have followed their journey, this moment felt like validation. Like a reward for noticing the small things. Like proof that what they've been feeling all along wasn't imagination.